This is, to me, just one example of a workflow, sort of addiction and recovery. And this is sort of how it worked for me. Okay, here I am, right? I always like using circles. And part of me has this talent, okay? I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is. I don't know. For me, it was photography, okay? So I had this photographic talent. But I didn't use it, right? I mean, it was up there, and I use it every day. I was taking photographs, doing all sorts of things. Then life kind of happened, and I quit using it. And it went away. I didn't use my talent. And here I am now. I have this void, and I need to fill that void with something. And I chose alcohol to fill that void, right? Talent was still up there, but I chose alcohol to fill that void. Now, while I was filling that void with alcohol, as also something weird was happening. I was gaining experiences I would never have gotten had I not chose to use alcohol. Not the best thing in the world, but I learned a hell of a lot about myself. I learned about, how far down I could go in my own self-hate, how I could see the world differently, all that sort of stuff. I learned all of that. That all became experience mixed in with this alcohol. So now I've got something kind of interesting happening. I've got my talent, and I've got all this experience on top of it. Unfortunately, it's all mixed with alcohol. And at some point in time, I say to myself, you know what, I've had enough. I have to get better. I got to clean up. But I'm not sure how to do it. And I tried a couple of times, and it didn't work. Then somebody spoke to me, and I tried something different. Here we are. Still using alcohol, right? I'm still using it. But at the same time, I was asked if I could speak to somebody else. So I did. Now, I had this block happening up here, right? This block that just wouldn't let the talent in because I developed it somehow. But for some reason, boom, it could bypass that block when I spoke to somebody else. I don't know where it came from, but it did. Something inside me allowed me to speak to somebody else using my talent. And that talent also had experience, right? So boom, all that comes into the conversation, and it leaves a little seed with this person. And this person walks away with that seed. Thing is, that seed comes back to me and rests there. And I gotta tell you, I felt pretty good. I was saying things I didn't think I could say. Now, I'm, at an AA meeting, and I have to admit, I wasn't sober, but I just had a conversation with somebody, and I used part of my special talent, and I used part of my experience in that conversation. I think I helped that person, and they moved forward. And like I said, I left them a seed, they left me a seed. And I got thinking about it. I talked to more people. Same sort of thing happened. They all got seeds. I got more seeds. And they moved forward, right? All made good sense. Then I decided that I didn't like the alcohol. I preferred the feeling of the seeds and using my talent and using the experience that I learned. I preferred to fill that void with the seeds and my talent and experience instead of the alcohol. So then what happened is I removed the alcohol, it went out, I brought back in my talent and my experience, and I shared with people, which gave me all these seeds and filled that void. I'm not saying becoming an alcoholic made me anything better, but the experience helped me share better with other people, and it actually helped those people move forward. It's sort of an odd way of looking at recovery, but it's a very positive way of looking at recovery. It's just a thought.